This week, with Making It with Mignon B, we're going to talk faith over frustration as I give a little recap of what's been going on in the last week since I've uploaded my first edition of Making It with Mignon B. This step was not easy, but it was definitely necessary because it's been in the works for way too long. The idea of wanting to be perfect slowed down my progress. I was so nervous, I literally posted and went straight to sleep. But when I woke up the next morning, all of the feedback that I got was just amazing. The comments, the support, the inboxes, the text messages, I appreciate them all. Somehow, even with the plan of what I was going to do every single day, things just went haywire. I found myself behind with orders, behind with creating content, and I just couldn't figure out why. So I went back to the Word to figure out what do I need to do? Where do I go from here? And here's what I found. Matthew chapter 6, verses 26 through 27 says something along the lines of, if the birds of the world don't have to worry about where they're going to get their next meal, are you not more important? Basically, it means to have faith that God will provide. No matter where you found me in my journey with posting, even I sometimes think that I'll run out of content. I won't have anything to post if I post every single day. If I post multiple times a day, I will run out of things to post. In my time of solitude while I was cleaning my room, I realized that fear was irrational. It made absolutely no sense because every time that I post something, someone will share it, someone will comment, and even if it's not today, if it's next week, I will book an appointment. I will continue to have content. I need to get the negative thoughts away from my mind because God will provide. As long as I'm doing my part and using my gifts, He will provide additional clients, additional clientele, and additional things for me to post. In that moment, I thank God for that revelation and got back to work, looking over my current orders, figuring out where to even start. I started with cleaning my room, organizing my supplies, figuring out what I have and what I do not have. This is going to help me overall to save money, stop running around to the store when I already have the things in my shop, but it starts with being able to see it in plain view. One of the highlights of my week was making a new dress or revamping a dress with my goddaughter. Taking her to the fabric store was a treat for me, and yes, I made her pose for these pictures. Yes, I recorded every single thing that we did, and I can't wait to do my TikTok video for our before and after. I may even put together a little before and after of all of the things that she's worked on over the years. I don't know, we'll see. After organizing my room, I got a call from a former client asking me if I could do a last minute zipper replacement. I told her, yeah, just bring it on over. Thankfully, because I had organized the room, I knew that I had exactly what I needed and it did not require an extra trip to the store. So this was going to be quick in and out. I got all of my supplies together. I took the time to lay out the dress, take a picture so I could know what it looked like. I took the zipper out and cut away any loose ends, any thread. Took the zipper down, separated it. This little clear piece here is the zipper stop. I made sure to line this up with the end of the fabric and then fold it over. I pin it in place just to make sure that it's not moving while I'm sewing. You see that? If I can't get the fabric to move or it's too thick, I will use a seam ripper to kind of push it through at the very beginning until I can get it to go. These pleats were giving me such a hard time, but since I'm a perfectionist, I took a needle and thread and just pinned just pin it in place. And I just did it like one time just to make sure that the line stayed. Then I took it back to the sewing machine. This way it was already in place and all I had to do was stretch the zipper to match the fabric. That was it. When pulling my zipper through, I always make sure to pull the handle upward, open the zipper, pull the handle upward, and then pull at the handle. This is going to allow it to close and still have that bottom piece where you can hold on to it. Like if somebody has on a skirt, they want to hold on to the bottom of the zipper before zipping it all the way up. And just like that, I am done. I'm very happy with the way that this came out. Very happy. If you've ordered anything offline, I know for sure you've seen this. This is called horsehair. It's usually put to the bottom of dresses, especially around prom season. Ideally, this would give more of a wavy look to the bottom of your dress, but it usually comes out looking bent or folded because of the shipping. A little steam normally does the trick. Now that the bottom is flat, I was able to call my client. Thankfully, she could just get dressed at the shop before heading out to her sneaker gala. Watching my client smile as she got dressed was just further confirmation that I made the right choice. I allowed my faith and my talent to overcome my frustration from not getting it right the first time. This is just proof that you just have to keep going. I'm not perfect at this, but I love that y'all are growing with me. That's all for this week's episode of Making It with Mignon B. You can send your questions or schedule your fittings at www.mignonb.com. Now that I have the purpose.